Right, and that's why
So,
to me,
does that make
I would
sense?
think it would make more sense to say, hey, well, if we ever break up, we would
Sell the house.
we would sell this house
Put you
and
in
you would
something
stay in something
you could afford.
Not put you in the hood and that, especially if we got kids together.
Right.
But maybe it wouldn't be this house.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
Kandi being fair, I feel like he wants to pound his chest a little bit because he's read the jokes.
Damn.
We'll say this. We watched that scene right before their wedding where she said, I've told you from jump, I've never wavered that I wanted a prenup. Why are you feigning confusion now? He hemmed and hawed, called his lawyer. His lawyer didn't pick up. She calls her lawyer. Her lawyer immediately picks up. And in the midst of a conversation, it's revealed that he had misled his counsel to not realize that she was already splitting their assets together with any joint ventures. So on camera, we've seen him get caught being duplicitous with lies of omission to his own counsel. If you can't even tell the truth to your own lawyers, then you can't act like you're a victim if you didn't do your due diligence when I've been doing my due diligence and I've never wavered on my.
And that still isn't the half of it, because it's really looking like Todd thought this whole thing from day one was just in case a divorce ever happened. Now he's claiming that he has always been the primary caretaker of their kids with receipts to back it. And he asked for not only alimony, but major child support, along with full custody of the kids. And Kandi is currently going through it, y'all, and clapping back at Todd. I could tell this divorce is only going to get even more messy. Child, I hope Kandi's prenup is as airtight and ironclad as Mama Joyce wanted it to be, because Todd really wants everything. For a long time, Kandi was all about her man, her family, and her businesses, praising Todd as the best man she could have ever married, both personally and professionally. And Todd was getting a pretty good deal out of it, too. I mean, the two of them started businesses together and even had an open marriage, with Kandi even defending bringing a third person into their bedroom, claiming that it only strengthened their marriage.
That's not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. Anyway, I feel like
Kandi and this little pussy.
it's the communication.
This little pussy's just hot. You dig?
What are you talking about?
Your
I'm
love.
just saying it's the communication on it all. But I think that
Would you?
Mind you, it isn't just one or two clips scattered across social media for someone to find. It is hours and hours of content that Todd himself posted on his YouTube channel without the shadow and anger of Mama Joyce weighing down on him. This is his personality and thoughts that he shared willingly, and it was always about how he deserves stuff from her for just
together.
Right. Which I thought we was always doing stuff together, and then you tried to cut me out.
I create a lot of things that I don't care that I don't get credit for.
Okay.
Anything I create, Kandi, da-da-da-da.
So you want...
I do not really some weird words.
But that's the way it feels.
With the videos going around, some were still saying that maybe Todd did all of this for views and attention, because it's stuff like this that goes viral. There's no way that Kandi was ever going to play about her money, and she was just going to go along with Todd just to make some money off of people talking about them. But everything Todd was saying was just to set up what he had planned to do when the time came for him and Kandi to divorce. In the filing, Kandi said that she wanted the two of them to share joint custody of their two children, Ace and Blaze. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind that the prenup doesn't say that Todd gets nothing. It only says that they can't split what she earned before him, and he has to be up and out of the house in 30 days. But as successful as Kandi is on her own, we kind of know that the businesses they did together, and I'm talking about Old Lady Gang here, weren't that successful. Even in her filing, Kandi claimed that they had marital debts and wanted the courts to split it between the two of them. Now, on Wednesday, November 26, 2025, before Thanksgiving, Todd finally responded to the divorce petition. In response, he asked for full custody, stating that the children are currently with him because Kandi has to go out of state often for work obligations. He went on to say that she was a good mother, and if she doesn't agree giving him full custody, then he's okay with having full primary custody and joint legal custody, since they are going to be with him most of the time now that Kandi is out on Broadway. That part actually seems pretty standard, since Kandi works a lot more anyway. But that wasn't the part that got Kandi gagged about the man she married. We all watched their wedding special and how Todd really thought he was going to walk down the aisle without signing anything. And just when he thought he had gotten away with it, Kandi's lawyer showed up with the prenup in hand. Kandi made it clear that if he didn't sign, then the wedding was not going to happen. And Todd eventually went...
Back in the day, that motherfucker catered like I was a billionaire. But it was just something that they enjoyed doing for me.
How did she cater that she was a billionaire if she didn't have no...
No, I said she catered like I was a billionaire.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and she would work. She worked like anybody else. She had a child, but she would cook. She would cook in her panties. She would do all kind of shit.
Okay, so why y'all didn't stay together?
Yeah, right. She's so damn capable.
Yeah, why y'all didn't stay together?
Back up again and arguing that he wasn't fully on board with the prenup when it happened because he had to sign it only 4 hours leading up to the wedding. And he was under a lot of pressure to get it done without his lawyer there, and it could not be enforced against him.
Prenups, or who are part of the prenup land, or who have signed the prenup, how easy is it to get out of it? Because the way Todd is running this shit is crazy, bruh. This man said, I want to break that damn prenup, when he sat there on live TV and said, I'm going to sign this prenup because ain't nothing going to stop me, ain't nothing going to stop our love, we're going to be together forever. You signed that shit, and Kandi, you was right. You was smart. But now he wants the children too.
Todd is claiming that if he and his lawyers had more time, they would have negotiated the prenup because he believed that he had a lot more rights to royalties from her music and production. But Kandi is not letting up at all since all that prenup drama went down on the Real Housewives of Atlanta wedding spinoff. Now Kandi is basically telling the judge, roll the footage. She actually wants them to take a look at the tapes from the show. Kandi's lawyer also referenced a specific moment from the show's spinoff where Todd announced on the show that he was good to sign the prenup after talking to his lawyers on and off cameras. This is literally nothing to fight about. The fact that he wants to argue about it now and use the kids to get more out of her just proves that whatever happened behind the scenes must have been super messy. And that, you know what? Maybe Mama Joyce was right. Not Todd Tucker with the reverse Uno talking about he wants full custody and the prenup undone. He had that pre-planned when he got sloppy with the cheating after them 2 kids. She defended him from her mother, aunt, Portia, Phaedra, the whole group, and the world. And this is how he wants to end things. Todd Tucker, when I catch you. I've always thought Todd Tucker was an opportunist. Mama Joyce was vowed towards him, but she wasn't wrong in her findings. But what do y'all think about